Good morning. Happy Monday to everybody here in the stream. 60 people already in here, 9 likes. I do appreciate that. When you're coming in, if you don't mind hitting the like button, hey, it really does help us out. We had a pretty amazing weekend here at DGF. I know me and TJ gave out a bunch of winners across the few streams towards the end of last week. Whether it was some Underdog. We actually crushed the Underdog boosted plays or the discounts that were given while we were live. Correlation, guys. If you don't have the correlation tool, I still don't know what you're doing. 70 people in here. Appreciate everyone. Correlation tool crushed over the weekend. Hit multiple slips. I didn't even count them all before I came here on the stream. But I know we hit multiple stacks. If you guys go on the Daily Grind Fantasy Twitter or my Twitter or any of our Twitters associated, people are tweeting at us winners all the time from the correlation tool. You guys can see it. It works. And you don't get docked that extra money for playing it on same game parlays like FanDuel, etc. Right? Correlation's one of the biggest edges in DFS right now, and we're gonna keep taking advantage of it. And if you guys don't have the tool, I don't know what you're doing. Linked in the description, you guys can get access to the correlation tool yourself. Right now, we have 39 current slips. Actually, a PrizePicks esports slip right here for CS2. We got some for the game tonight, the NFL game, and we also have NBA populating as well. So multiple sports, multiple DFS apps, all in the correlation tool. Not only that, but just the fantasy optimizer milling tool itself already crushing, right? You add them all together, insane. There is a little bit of value here. This Drew Holiday play looks really good. Set to 6.5 on all the sports books. Juiced on the over 5.5 at -200 on DraftKings. All right, look over. There's 81 people of you guys in here. 86 people in here. 14 likes. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button when you come in. It really does help us out. Appreciate it. All right. Philly, I do love you too, man. Let's go, baby. Love the vibes. Good morning, Robin. Ryan says, let's get NHL on the correlation tool. It's coming soon, baby. Coming soon. We wanted to make sure we prioritized NBA because, of course, NBA, big sport for DFS and all you guys out there. I know everybody loves NBA. Anthony, love the correlation slip. It is totally worth getting. You can make the monthly payment in one day of NFL. Yeah, NFL's been a wagon. NBA's been hitting almost a slip a night too. Obviously there's not that many games, but playing it every night, volume, I mean, it's been hitting at least one slip a night, I'm pretty sure. Might have missed one night so far. I can't remember, though. Dustin, guys, weapons to know. You're the weapon, baby. Drop a correlation. Good morning. We're going to have some correlation slips going up on the YouTube channel here in just a little bit, so be tuned in for that. Probably after this stream, you can go get that correlation slip. I'm assuming one of the other guys right now are currently working on getting some out for you guys. But we're gonna scan the optimizer here on this live stream. We're gonna snipe all the value we can across PrizePicks, Underdog, ParlayPlay, Fliff, Hot Streak, Jock Market, wherever we can, right? But let's go ahead and start off with maybe middling some of these, as we can see here. We have some CS2 to middle. We also have some, looks like some correlation in League of Legends we could possibly get in as well. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, what I'm going to do, boom, I got it. Oh, have no fear. We're going to go with Drew Holiday over 6 assists. Oops, not that. Hits allowed. And then watch this. I'll explain everything in just 1 second what I'm doing. I'm just trying to move quick. I feel like that Holiday line's going to bump soon. What was... All right, this is going to be the first slip, and I'll explain why. I just quickly, instead of having to think about the middling stuff right now, I quickly went with some League of Legends correlation on top of the 2 actual sports plays that we have here on the optimizer. that would still make a plus EV slip, right? Drew Holiday. Well, first off, let's go ahead and get it in. Drew Holiday over 6 assists. Brandon Fat under 4 hits allowed. Kin and Cuz on KT on their overs of 5.5 and 4.5. And then, Knight is supposed to be an under. What just got bumped? Drew Holiday just got bumped to 6.5. I'm hoping that you guys got that in. 114 of you guys in here. Do appreciate it. I'm hoping that you guys got that in without me. All right, for a replacement, this is what we're going to do. We are going to take Tabson on the under of 32. So, and not quite really worth middling as it's kind of all spread out, but we're getting the highest number here on PrizePicks. We're just going to replace it. We still have our positive correlation. So this is going to be in CS2. I hope some of you guys got it. If you did, let me know because I'm happy for you, and I hope that hits. I also hope this one hits. All right. So Brandon Fat, under 4 hits allowed. Kin and Cuz on the over, and then Knight on the under. Tabson on the under of 32. Tabson, like I said, all those other books are lower. Tabson is the highest here on PrizePicks. We're going to take advantage of that as the other books seem to be in more in agreement than where PrizePicks is at 32.5. Then we have some positive correlation, right? We have Kin and Cuz on the overs in the same game, right? That's where positive correlation happens in League of Legends. Kin and Cuz on the over, right? If you take 2 players in the same team over or 2 players in the same team under, that's positive correlation. Or we could take 2 players on the same team over going up against Knight on JDG on the under, right? See how that works? Positive correlation there, and then we finish it off with Tabson. All right, so that is going to be the first slip. I'm actually slightly upset that I did not get in that Drew Holiday play. All good, though. I was just trying to be nice. Wait on the squad. I seen it go get up there before I hit, live to stream. I didn't play it because I was waiting on you guys. Didn't want to get it in. I didn't want to. All good though. Hopefully some of you guys were able to snag it. If you have the optimizer and you've been refreshing, you were able to get that 100% because it was up there for minutes. Cheers to everyone drinking some coffee this morning. I need a PrizePicks slip that's going to help me pay my rent. Michael Porter over rebounds, ? Correlation. Yeah, Brandon, we got some correlation content coming up on the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are tuned into it. While I'm here, somebody's asking about Michael Porter Jr. rebounds. I don't even think they have his rebounds lined up right now. All right, and just to explain, so Brandon Fat, right? We took the under of 4 hits allowed, and it's not often you're seeing us take a play where we're kind of getting the worst number. Obviously, it's push potential at 4. But look, he's so heavily juiced to go under 4.5 that still at 4, playing this on the under on PrizePicks at -119 is still a good play, right? So obviously we got that push potential. But if you played on the sportsbooks at 4.5 at -192, like is it worth it there? How's it going? Good morning. Good morning, Secret. All right. What I'm going to do is we're going to go to Underdog. We might be able to middle some of these. I mean, honestly, middling this right here on. If we're going to middle, it's probably going to be best to middle on Jock Market with a couple of these right now. Hang on. Let me check the value real quick, and then we're going to work on middling if we're dried up. Ooh, okay. So I did tweet out a slip just a little bit before this stream, maybe like 30 minutes ago. Jared Goff, under 20.25 fantasy score. He's off by about 2.6 fantasy score when we're taking into consideration the even lines that make up this NFL player fantasy score here on Underdog across these multiple books, right? So we have 5 books saying this should be set closer to about 17.5, let's just say. And we're getting it at 20.25. So we want to take the under for Jared Goff in fantasy score. And if you're looking for some just sports action and you're not middling these right now, Jonah Heim over 5.5. I already have that in play. I actually need Jonah Heim over 5.5 to cash a 6x. And then Evgeny Malkin for the Pittsburgh Penguins over 2.5 shots on goal, minus 173 pinnacle line. And then the rest of these right around that minus 140-ish number as well. Average odds of minus 143, 54.87. If you get this in with Jonah Heim and with Jared Goff, being that Jared Goff is so heavily favored and the odds to hit are at 56.57, that's still going to be a plus EV slip when you take into consideration the average fair odds percentage on each individual leg, right? So if you put these 3 into a calculator where it takes the average percentage, it's going to be above that 55% number, and you will still be good to rock this slip as a plus EV slip in a 3-man uninsured slip on Underdog, which is one of the best slip types, along with the 5-pick insured slip here on Underdog as well. Now, if you guys have the correlation tool, if you have the optimizer, you might have seen that Malkinen was a good play also on the under of 3 shots on goal. But hopefully, if you do have the tool and you can see how there's value on both, right? You're taking into consideration that you need 4 to beat you at that point, right? In this scenario, we need only 3 shots on goal to cash the over 2.5. That push potential is all taken into consideration as well. It's a totally different line when you're taking into consideration the books have it at 2.5, you're getting it at 3, right? As it is to when they're both at 2.5 and all this juice is there on the over of 2.5. So hopefully you guys are able to see that because some people are like, but earlier you said to take the under. There could be value on both, right? Just like Drew Holiday. Like, let's say he was at 6 and that was a good value play. Take him on the over, but at 6.5, it could be favored on the under. Like, it's just how it works. Egg drops up. Top of the morning, sir. Had a rough weekend. Can only go up here. Yeah. Hey, we've already forgotten about the weekend. If you had a bad weekend, we forgot about it. If you had a good weekend, maybe we can still celebrate it a little bit. But let's move on. Let's all get on the same page for the new week. Let's all make some money here together. Underdog, yeah, I just gave you a slip. I'm not entering it because I've already played Jared Goff and I've already played Jonah Heim, right? But if you have not entered a slip with any of these people, I suggest going in and getting Jared Goff, Jonah Heim, and Evan Malkinen. Only reason I'm skipping these is because I want to save that to middle together. But first, I'm just sniping all the value we can across these apps. Now, the real wagon is right here. We're going to go ahead and build out a 6-pick non-insured slip here on... We might even be able to build out 2. I'm going to be honest. We might be able to build out 2 here on ParlayPlay. Now, I want to state this. Guys, ParlayPlay. With the new payout changes, the best slip type is going to be the 6-pick non-insured. And I hope you guys realize that is a 6-pick parlay, right? How often are you hitting a 6-leg parlay? Not very often, right? The thing is, with their payouts, it's still 40x return once you hit it, right? You could miss 38 slips and hit 1 and still be profitable there, right? Math, trust it. Believe me, I get that it's really, really hard to do and hard concept to... Wait, you guys aren't going to tell me my camera's messed up? Has that been like that the whole time? Somebody tell me, has that been like that the whole time? Oh my God. If that was like that the whole time and you guys didn't tell me, How'd that even happen? How long ago was that? Just happened? All right. All right, good, good. All right. All right, appreciate you guys. I'm like, dude, I look over and I'm just not there. I'm like replaced by the optimizer. Is that what my job's gonna be? AI is coming to take over, and the optimizer just doubles itself up on top of me, and like there goes my job, right? But anyways, yeah, the rant I was on, just to end it real quick, is ParlayPlay. It's a 6-leg parlay, guys. You're not gonna hit all that often. When we do, it's for 40x, and you're gonna be right back up top, right? Playing these plays over the long term in a 6-click non-insured slip is the way to go. And just trust the math, trust the process. That's all I'm saying. All right. All right, let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and take this Jared Goff under 2 passing touchdowns. Look, you got a lot of push potential there at 2. Really good play when he set the 1.5 on the sportsbooks. Altex. Now, I'm going to take this, and we can middle it later, but the reason why I like this is every other book is higher by at least 1 kill than Altex is here on ParlayPlay. So I'm going to go ahead and get that in on the over. So when we got multiple books and agreements, it should be higher. I'm going to take this one here. But a really good spot to middle on Jock Market. Actually, you know what? While we're doing this, I'm just going to start kind of building out a Jock Market slip because Altex is too high in that same comparison on Jock Market. Just gonna kind of get it going on the side there. Brandon Fat, we're gonna skip that because we've already played it. Mikal Bridges over 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Although my main man, Mikal Bridges, did burn me the other night, was the only leg that missed on my 6-pick slip here on ParlayPlay. Going to go back to it because it's math. Over the long term, that play is going to be a good play. When the sportsbooks have this set to 33.5, we're getting it off by 1. Daniel Gafford over 16 points and rebounds. Look, he set to 16.5 on the sportsbooks with juice on the over on multiple books. Really good play. So let's go ahead and get it in. Gafford, points and rebounds at 16 on the over. Karl Anthony Towns, under 8.5 rebounds. Just juice on the under, minus 147. Average odds of minus 141. So, no discrepancy there. Karl. What do we look like taking a guy named Karl on the over anyways? It's always under with Karl. And then, this one hurts the soul, but it is a mathematically a great play. Jason Tatum under 40.5 points plus rebounds. Look, he set the 39.5. Even some juice on the under here on Pinnacle, but it looks to be close to the even line across these rest of these books. I'm going to go ahead and take the under of 40.5. Jason Tatum, and I think that's going to round out the slip. That one hurts the soul. You guys know me. I'm a Celtics fan. I'll be watching that game tonight. Super excited for it, honestly. All right, yeah. So Jared Goff, under 2 passing touchdowns. Altex, over 30.5. Kills in CS2. Then we have Mikal Bridges, over 32.5 points, rebounds, assists. Daniel Gafford, over 16 points plus rebounds. Anthony Towns, under 8.5 rebounds. Jason Tatum, under 40.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Got to just hit one of these real quick for the squad. Let's go Celtics. Let's go Celtics. Just had that ready to go, queued up. No problem. No problem. I wish I was taking it on an over. Like if we could have hit that Drew Holiday over earlier, but instead of missing it, that would have been sick. All right, you guys should have had plenty of time to get that in. I got it in myself. All right. Oh, sorry, I missed out some comments here. I think I did at least. Drew was at, I think Drew was at 7.5 yesterday. Wow. I would assume that his under was favored then. Too scared to use it, Philly. No, just happened. 10 seconds max before you notice. Nice. That's a W streamer. Something goes wrong, you figure it out in about 10 seconds. Not bad, not bad. All right, you should have had time to go ahead and get these plays in. I went ahead and did it on my phone. That way you guys could get it as well. All right. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead. If you guys don't know, if you guys have the optimizer and you don't know, if you're ever unsure what's plus EV, what's not, you can always use this drop down, and it's going to give you anything that is plus EV for that slip type. Like right now, there's nothing to pick. Well, insured is trash anyways, but there's nothing 2 picks, nothing for 3 picks, nothing for 4 picks. 5-pick insured, there's only 4 plays. 5-pick non-insured. Like, this is why the 6-pick insured or non-insured is the best slip type. Look at all the plays that are plus EV in that slip type currently because of that 40x payout, right? It's hard to hit, but all good. 29 likes, almost 100 people in here. What are we doing? We can hit 50 likes. We can hit 50 likes. I believe it. I believe it. Let's go to Marcus. All right. We're going to build out another slip here on ParlayPlay before we move anywhere else. If you don't have ParlayPlay, number one, I don't know what you're doing. And my prediction was by the second week of NBA, everybody that doesn't have ParlayPlay is going to have ParlayPlay because it's where all the value is at. There's no other app giving you this much value in NBA right now. Find an app. Show me, because you can't. Use code DGF when signing up for ParlayPlay. You'll get 100% deposit match up to $100. Highly suggest it. You guys, if you watch our streams all the time, you know with NBA season here especially, we're talking a lot about ParlayPlay, and you're going to just be missing out on value and such. So highly suggest it. Now let's go ahead and build out another slip. I'm going to start it out with DeAndre Hunter under 1.5. Let me get rid of all these. Under 1.5, 3-pointers made. Look, set to 1.5. Juice on the under of 1.5. Minus 140 average odds. And why is that? Why is that important? Because look, in a 6-pick non-insured, we're getting a minus 140 play at minus 117 here on ParlayPlay, right? So we'll start there. Where we at? Hunter. I'm going to see if we can make a slip without Jason Tatum, just since we have already taken one of his unders here. Although he can still go under both, minusing his assists here. I'm just going to see if we can build something out, like Drew Holiday and Cameron Sutton right here. Cameron Sutton under 3.5 tackles plus assists. Average odds of minus 140. Give me that. And then Drew Holiday under 26.5. Drew Holiday set to 25.5. Even line, basically even line, give or take, on the under on the sportsbooks there. And then so we got at 26.5. Trevon Morig over 4 tackles plus assists, set to 4.5 on the sportsbooks. Josh Giddey over 27.5 points plus rebounds. Sorry. Points, rebounds, and assists. My boy Josh just needs to fill up the stat sheet tonight. We're looking for one more play. Let's see. I'm going to go Zach LaVine over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. Basically all the books minus FanDuel, which FanDuel's kind of been weird lately. Have him pretty heavily favored on the over of 7.5 rebounds plus assists. Boom. There's another slip. Give you some time to also enter it as well, while I go ahead and get it in myself. DeAndre Hunter under 1.5 3-pointers made. We have Sutton under 3.5 tackles plus assists. Holiday under 26.5 PRA. We have Trevon Morig over 4 tackles plus assists. Giddy over points, rebounds, and assists at 27.5. And Levine over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. 3 unders, 3 overs. Dude, a 40x payout is just bonkers. It's bonkers. Let's see. Yeah, Darren's, you bring up a good point, and you're doing my job better than me right now. Not only does NBA value pop up all the time here on ParlayPlay, they also have the slide the line feature, where you can slide any statistic above 7 or projection above 7. I always say statistic first, then immediately correct myself. Any projection above 7 or more, you can slide one way or the other, right? So if we wanted to give ourselves even more of a buffer here on Drew Holiday on his under, we could slide his line to 27.5 PRA and get it 2 off the books, right? So the books have it at 25.5. If we slide up to 27.5, we're 2 PRA off what the books have it and get even better value that way, right? So you can do that one time per day, up to $20 on that one specific slip that you use it on. Really insane feature. I love it, actually. It's so sick. It might be my favorite daily promo. Like, Hot Streak has their plus EV plays. That's fine. I think I like the slide the line the most. I think I do. I liked it more when it was at 6. Statistics 6 or more, but what can you do? What can you do? Right. So a 7-pick non-insured is a really good slip type as well. However, it's obviously harder to hit. Like a 6-leg parlay is already hard to hit. A 7-leg parlay is even harder. So really, I guess it's at your preference at that point. But I like playing the 6-pick non-insureds myself. Really about the same slip type. You're right. How much of your total gambling money should you spend each weekend on football? Never been asked by sport before. I don't know. Whatever your bankroll can take playing these plus EV plays or these correlated slips, essentially. But I mean, as far as like a general rule of thumb, never more than 1% on a play, of your bankroll. Like, guys, I'm oftentimes playing 0.5 units. 0.5 or 1 unit. That's most I ever play on any of these slips. You guys got to think about them. They're parlays too, right? Hard to hit. A lot of times I'm playing 0.5 units, but I'm also playing a full unit sometimes. ParlayPlay switch the payout for 4 plays? What do you mean by that? Don't copy this slip. I'm just putting 4 random plays in just because. Is that because there's some type of correlation in this? Hang on. I think it's something to do with some correlation they won't allow, I believe. I don't even know if there was correlation in that CSGO slip, to be honest with you. I didn't really look that hard. But I knew that it's still 10x on some of these. Because I did notice something weird yesterday. But yeah. All right. Let me get to some of these other apps real quick. I'm going to go back to PrizePicks. I know everybody loves PrizePicks. I'm actually really shocked and I'm happy that there's still almost 100 of you guys in here sitting through ParlayPlay. That means that I'm hoping all of you have ParlayPlay. If you sat through all of that and don't have ParlayPlay yet, unless it's not legal in your state, I just really thank you for just sticking around, waiting for your apps to pop up and us to go through the value there. But if you don't have it, go DGF, 100% deposit match up to $100. Get used to it. We'll be on ParlayPlay a lot. All right. So it looks like we still have some middling opportunities left. I'm going to go ahead and check this real quick. Ooh. I'm taking that. Who wants to take a Sam Laporta anytime touchdown with the boy on Fliff? That's a really, really good spot for us. We're going to take Sam Laporta over in touchdowns on Fliff. If you don't have Fliff, our code for Fliff is actually DG Fantasy. You'll get 100% deposit match up to $100 there as well. But this is a fun one. I love this. Let's go. And I'll explain why this is a great play. Plus 220. We're getting this at plus 220. You have two other sports books, being Pinnacle and Barstool Sportsbook, that say this is closer to, let's say, minus 180, minus 175-ish, right? We are getting a much better play at plus 220 than it is on those other two sportsbooks. Not only that, but Fliff is underrating how much of a possibility this is to hit, right? If we have two other sportsbooks saying there's a higher possibility this hits, which is why they're pricing it at a lesser price of plus 185-ish, plus 177 average odds between the two, then Fliff, why not take where we know there's a better chance to hit given the market saying so, a play at a better bang for our buck with the same odds to hit, basically, because of the market's telling us this. It's insane. That's a great play, and it's really fun to root for. I am going to be ecstatic if we hit a Sam Laporta anytime TD right here on the stream. I'm going to be hyped. There it is. Top play on the Opto, baby. They have been really, really watching what they're putting up here on the player props, because we've been destroying NBA player props. So yeah, they're starting to pull back and stay on top of it. But that play right there is really good. Guys, these other plays are pretty solid as well. It's just these are just long shot plays, right? You're not going to be putting a full unit or anything on these type of plays that are even this. You shouldn't even have put a full unit on there. I probably should have stated that in the beginning, but nonetheless, it's a little bit of a long shot play, right? For him to score a touchdown, plus 300, like those aren't often going to hit. Therefore, you shouldn't be playing as much money. I mean, you're only getting a 24% chance for this to hit the over of 242.5 in the Bulls-Indiana game, right? But at plus 330, when these other books are plus 290, plus 240, so that one's kind of all spread out. Bet Rivers still at plus 310. But you guys get the point. I want to head to Jock real quick. Jock's been having a lot of value. It's just been a lot of even props as of late. A lot of even props as of late, and they do have their daily discounts going right now, where every single day, like for like 30 minutes or I think it's like an hour maybe, they'll have a discounted prop you can play. You never know what the next one's going to be, but a new one will pop up. You don't know how much the discount's going to be, blah, blah, blah. Like right now, they have Devontae Adams discounted from 75.5 to 71.5 receiving yards. But like the next one could pop up and it's Jason Tatum. Instead of 28.5 points, he's at 26 points or something. It could be something like that. If you guys aren't on Jock Market, if you guys use code DUSTIN, DUSTIN, and you sign up for Jock Market right now, shoot me a DM on Twitter showing that you use code DUSTIN. I will get you guys into the Premium Picks Discord for Daily Grind Fantasy. And that way you guys can take all the slips we put in there daily. And we could cash out together like that. Ooh. All right. Seeing something I like here. Like I said, a lot of push potential props that we like to skip around, because if we're playing these in a 3-pick, 6x, non-insured slip here on Jock Market, like I said, they have basically the same payouts as like Underdog. 3-pick non-insured and 5-pick insured are the best slip types here. We're gonna try and skip a couple of these push potential props, but still a good slip is going to be this, and this is what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Maddie's. Oh, damn, it got bumped. So look, Maddie's just got bumped from 39.5 down to 37. Why was this a good play? Obviously, in hindsight, we missed it, right? We just missed it because it probably just got bumped. But Maddie's was at 39.5. 3 other DFS apps had this set to 37.5. It's very clear with 3 other DFS apps that set lines independently that Underdog is off in this scenario. And we want to take the under and take advantage of that higher number at 39.5. And over time, that's where that little bit of an edge and getting that 2-kill discount is going to take into effect. Let me go ahead. Man, that stinks. I really wanted to get that one. Okay, hold on. We can still cook. All right, I got it. All right, this is what we're going to do. Now we are going to be taking Talon Horton Tucker over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. Look, he's set to 8.5 on the books. Set to 8.5 on one book, and then he's got favored on the over of 7.5 on multiple others. And then we have Josh Jacobs at 54.5 rush yards. He is set to 63.5, 57.5, 63, 60, right around that 60-ish. So we're getting at least a 6-yard discount. Taking the over here on Josh Jacobs at 54.5. And then we're going to come down here and take Jokic over 8.5 assists. So Horton Tucker over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. Josh Jacobs over 54 rush yards. And then Jokic over 8.5 assists. Guys, this is going to be a 6x payout for this slip. You're kidding me. Josh Jacobs just got removed. Like, what in the world? All right, we might just have to take one of these even props. It's going to be like borderline plus EV, but we could take Jalen Duran over 12.5 rebounds. Said it's probably just borderline plus EV, but because look, we're looking for 55%. It might be just under. I'm okay with taking it. I went ahead and got it in. Jalen Duran over 12.5 rebounds. Jokic over 8.5 assists. And then Horton Tucker over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. ParlayPlay isn't available in Michigan. Yeah, that's pain. That is pain. Alex, what a wagon. Alex middled Josh Jacobs yesterday with Jock Market. I guess they discounted him to 52. ParlayPlay had him at 66. Wow. Big brain play there from Alex. If Josh Jacobs lands anywhere from 53 to 65 or even 66, he wins both bets, or technically doesn't lose both bets. I'm in 2 states. Mellow under PRA. Am I missing something? Where's that at, Illy? There's not too much value on prize picks right now. We have the one slip where we got the Horton Tucker here. Aaron Gordon over points. Looking solid. Multiple books have him at 13.5. Man, I wish I didn't play some of these already. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play. No, I can't double dip. No, let's go ahead and do. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let me see if I can do this at least. Let me refresh my underdog. Aaron Gordon, 12.5 points. And then Matios. Let me refresh this once. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to force it. If you're just coming in, you want to slip. If you have not played any of these, I would take Jared Goff under 20.25 fantasy score. If you didn't get that last slip in with Talon Horton Tucker, I would suggest getting it in here. If not, scratch Horton Tucker, get Jonah Heim over 5.5 fantasy score, and then Aaron Gordon over 12.5 points. Not a lot of value on some of our bigger DFS apps right now. Once again, still more value here on ParlayPlay. We can see if we can build out one more with some stuff we might not have played. Yeah, let's do it. I think we can squeeze out one more ParlayPlay slip here. SGA over 10.5 rebounds plus assist. I am going to be skipping over some because we've already played them. Jaylen Brown under 26.5 points plus rebounds. I don't think we've played Anthony Edwards. Yeah, we haven't played Anthony Edwards over points plus rebounds. At 30.5. Oh, we haven't played Levine over 33.5. We took his over on rebounds and assists. Levine over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We've already taken Jason Tatum. Let's go ahead. Desmond Bane over 29.5. Spencer Dinwiddie under 27.5. That was points and assists for Desmond Bane, and then Spencer Dinwiddie under 27.5 PRA. All right, that's another slip here on ParlayPlay. You guys, could you see that? Like, we were able to easily get 3 ParlayPlay slips off, I think, and we haven't even been able to get. Well, we got one prize pick slip, but that was including esports. Telling you. And they're the slowest to adjust. Especially like towards the afternoon where injury news is getting announced, lineups are coming out, who's starting, who's not, whose minutes are restricted. Like, ParlayPlay is one of the slower books to adjust. And you can take advantage of them whenever that news comes out. That's all overs besides Jaylen Brown. Oh, sorry. And under on Spencer Dinwiddie. Oops. Boom. And didn't even use my side of the line yet today. Might have to wait till something comes about that's extra worth it. If you haven't got Sam Laporta, it's getting even better for us. Pinnacles came down. Pinnacles came down to plus 164. Get it in, get it in, get it in. How long have I been live for? I don't even know. 50 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I think I am going to end it there, guys. I'm going to check Underdog one more time. Same stuff. All right, yeah. I think that's going to be it for this stream, guys. I do appreciate everybody in here. We had about 100 viewers all stream long. Guys, we just need one parlay play slip to hit. Even then, if we miss the 3 we made today on the stream, we come back tomorrow, we miss again. We come back the next day, we miss again. 3 more slips. That's only 9 slips played. We can go 38 6-pick non-insured slips without hitting, and then hit one, be profitable. Like, hope you guys just understand that and can fully trust that process. I'm not saying we're going to miss all these. I'm not saying we're going to hit all these. It's just I want you guys to have that mindset because that is how you make it in this game. By not getting discouraged, sticking to these 6-man slips because over time, it is the most profitable slip type here on ParlayPlay. Nugget live stream tonight, Ashton says. No shot. No shot am I doing that again tonight. Anything over 2% for Fliff is kind of like what we recommend. There's some player props I'll play that are under that for sure. But anything like those long shot plays, I'm not really playing under 2%. Mostly only the player props. I'll dip down a little personally. But right around that 2% and up is what you're looking for, really. All right, guys. Guys, I'm not doing the Nugget live stream. All right, I do love you guys. Appreciate everybody in here watching. And we'll see you this afternoon with me and TJ. Maybe Matt's on it. Maybe Matt's going live after this. I don't know. Bring you guys a bunch of content. Go to the YouTube channel after this, actually. Probably a correlated slip there for you guys. That's going to be it.